Hello, welcome. Today, the plan is to play some more of the Pokemon TCG. We're going to try and keep learning, keep figuring out the meta, keep looking for cards we'd like to build decks around, stuff like that, and just kind of practicing the card game. And you can see they gave out some presents for the 30th, because I think it's this month. It's February that the Pokemon anniversary is. I think it's like at the end of the month. It's the perfect time to share your love of Pokemon. Every Pokemon is someone's favorite, and the TCG is a great way to discover. There's no better time to jump in for the Learning Lab. Okay. Ooh. February 13th through the 15th for the International Championships. I'll have to check that out. Cool. Alright. So we actually, last time when we rated out to somebody who was Master Ball rank. And he was saying that, like, as long as you have the time, getting up through, like, Great Ball rank is not that hard, because you don't get punished for losses until you get to, like, Ultra Ball rank, was what he was saying. So I think, not tonight, but I think a good goal for us, for this current, I think there's a couple of weeks left in the thing, would be to get to Ultra Ball rank. I think that's like a good goal for this like set, I guess. I don't know what they call it. This sprint, this whatever it's called. Okay. Not a terrible starting hand. Okay. Spell catching set off the bat. We want one of these. I'll take that. And then let's use the Teal Dance. Draw a card. Okay. Oh, I wonder. I wonder if that wasn't the right... Well, no, I couldn't use Lily's Determination in the first turn anyway. So I think it's good to use the cards. Who is he playing? This is Antiquity. Weak to fight. If anyone was knocked out, we draw 3 cards. Oh. Interesting. Which is fine. Oh, so I've heard that this card is really good. I remember reading some article about how, because that card makes it so you can't use items, is that right? Yeah, you can't use item cards from your hand. Just interesting. Alright, I think we are going to need to use this. Because we need energy cards. There are no energy cards in that hand. Do that, though, and we can do that. And this. And we still can't attack, so we have to... Having the Meganium out already is really nice. And we have a Bayleaf set up for our Mega Meganium, if we can find it. Alright, this guy's playing the Dragon deck. That's a nice ability. Dang, this guy's got tricked out cards, too. Oh. No tools. That's fine. Okay. It's also fine. That... Oh, that sucks. Alright. We did not draw any supporter cards here, which is... This is a bad redraw. Hopefully we at least get an energy. Or something that lets us redraw. Like if we get another Lilies. Lilies would be good here, because I don't need any of this right now. In 10 damage? 10 damage counter each other. Yep. Give me energy. Alright, just draw. Boom. Nice. Oh, I just dragged that energy on him instead of using his ability, didn't I? I should have teal danced. Alright. Small mistake, not a big deal. Multiple Dracolux, you can use multiple recon directives. I wonder if he's something for energy. Nope, he's got energy. Does he have the evolution? Does. It does 200. Oh. Hey, Lunar, welcome on in. Drank like 1/3 of my water bottle there. Oh. He stacked his dust clops. Alright. Big gulp indeed. How's your night going, Lunar? Right, so he's going to take out Meganium. It looks like. I'm going to put Ogerpon back in. I'm going to throw out the Force of Vitality. Get Meganium back, basically. Will I be able to take out... Ooh, that hurts, actually. Dull, but we making it. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing better after a nap. I don't know. I had like a little mini panic attack type thing happen last night, and then I was very anxious and did not sleep. Felt really crappy this morning. I told my boss I was taking off around lunch. Took like a 3-hour nap, and then came back to... Then went back and did a little bit more work, which... Fortunately, I work from home, so I was kind of able to do that. I was planning on just taking the rest of the day off, but I had some things I had wanted to get done, so... Right now it does 270 damage. It's going to do 30 more if I attach this. Let's do this. No energy cards. That's a bummer. Oh, but that counted as double. Okay. I forgot about the counting as double. That's huge. Okay, so now the question is going to be, can he energize another carry in time to recover? Draw 3 cards for something fainting. That seems like a handy ability. Sevi, welcome on in. Thank you for feeding a frog. Congrats on redeeming the first. How's your night going, Sevi? And thank you for the stretch. Lunar just now finding out that the first was up for grabs. Uh-oh. Put Vileplume out in the lead, which is whatever. You're breadcrumbing yourself to do work by playing Redfield? What does that mean, breadcrumbing yourself? Like you're... Like, you do a little breadcrumb of playing the game, and then you do some work, and then you reward yourself with another little crumb of the game? Is that what that means? Exactly. Okay, well, I nailed it then. Oh, yeah. He gives an energy back. Does that have to be a basic energy? It does. Me when I try to Pavlov myself. I find that I'm not very good at the breadcrumb. It can work for me, but it makes things take a really long time. Because I tend to hyper-focus on whatever my reward is. And then I get stuck in it. Interesting. Ooh. Brendo. I think that's GG. Renfield helps because you clear rooms, so I do one room, then a small task. Oh, okay. That does make more sense. If the reward is something super small, I could see that working better for me. I need to watch you play Renfield sometime. I've never seen the game. Ooh, Battle Pass level. Oh, we can put... Wow, all of our daily quests for the day. Got them all done in one game. I need to log in every day and do these. These are, like, the easiest way to level up the Battle Pass, it seems like. Or maybe not the fastest way. It's just doing these dailies. You get so many levels. Now go like this. I just unlocked from 14 all the way up through 21. Fair, I don't stream it because I just love watching stuff while I play. Ah, I have games where I do that too, where it's like, this is what I do when I'm just like listening to something else. Like, I like playing ARAMs in League while listening to stuff. We got the Dragonite Sweatpants. Discard a basic fighting energy to draw 3 cards. Oh, I think this guy was in rotation still when I was playing before. I think this is just a reprint. If you don't have Lunatone, this attack does nothing. Not affected by weakness or resistance. Ooh, full art Score Bunny. Mater would be excited about this card. Mega Dragonite. So once during your turn, you can use this ability to switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. That's neato. And then a water and 2 electric to do 330, but you have to discard 2 energy from it. Interesting. I wonder if there's a deck I could build around that. It's a very pretty card. We got Ravoot. We got Monkey Dory. If you have any darkness energy attached, you can move 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon. One of your... That's interesting. That feels like it could make a really annoying deck. And we got 7 packs. Alright. A foil energy. Love seeing foil energies, actually. So I want to be one of those cool guys who, like, tricks out their decks so that everything's foil. And this Vanillish. Tapu Koko. If you go first, you can use this attack during your first turn. Discard your hand and draw 5 cards. Huh. Discard an energy card in order to draw cards until they have as many cards in their hand as they have psychic Pokemon on play. Interesting. Got a Friend Ball Totodile. Mega Charizard Y EX. Discard 3 energy from this Pokemon, and it does 280 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Ooh, you can kill a bench with that. Okay. I would love to try making a couple of those Team Rocket decks that I've seen at some point. I don't think I have the cards for it yet, but... Team Rocket. Here's one of them. Discard any number of supporter cards that have Team Rocket in their name from your hand. Does 60 damage for each card you discarded this way. So there was this, and then there was... What card was it that brought all the supporters back? I need to look that up. Ooh. Larry's Kamala. We love Larry in this chat. Larry Staraptor. I want there so badly to be a Larry deck. I need to figure out if that's a thing I can do. If the Pokemon is full HP and would be knocked out, it is not knocked out, and instead its HP becomes 10. Grass Electric Steel for Topaz Bolt. 300 damage. Ooh, a full art, but oh, nice. That's that Badoo that I was saying was... It apparently, like, made huge waves in the meta because it doesn't take an energy to attack, and you can make it so your opponent can't use item cards. It's crazy. Full art Ultra Ball. And Lily's Clefairy. This is the one that makes it so basically psychic types are fairy types against dragons. Erica's Tangela. We did get a recommendation to look into an Erica's deck last stream. And it does look fun, and it looks not super complex. Alright, here's Team Rocket's Energy. Can only be attached to a Team Rocket Pokemon. As long as it's attached to a Pokemon, it provides 2 in any combination of Psychic and Dark. It's so good. Here's Team Rocket's Transceiver. Search your deck for a supporter card that has Team Rocket in its name, reveal it, put it in your hand. Iono's Kilowattrel. Once during your turn, you can draw until you have 6 cards if you discard an energy. Oh my god, that's an adorable Meryl. Also an adorable Togepi. Ooh, I like this Pecharunt art too. It's knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. Search your deck for a card and put it in your hand. Ooh. Larry's the Dunsparce. Alright, there's a potential carry. Work Rush. Flip a coin for every energy attached to this Pokemon. It does 80 for each heads. Oh, it's coin flips though. I don't like coin flips. But maybe we'll do it for Larry. Do it for him. Team Rocket's Mimikyu. I haven't seen this in the Rocket decks. Choose one of your opponent's active Terra Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. Ah, very situational. That's probably why I haven't seen it. My deck hasn't had Terras. Here. Actually, I need to... Take that, send that message of that art real quick. We use, in D&D, Tiffany's able to summon a horse from like a bag of tricks, and we based it off of this one. Ops trap. I love trapping out. Boom, boom. Alright, into another game. How long until we're out of Quick League? Ooh, next one is Stomp. I love Snom. Okay, we're not very far from Pokeball League, actually. We're only like 30 points away. 27 points. Looks like he's using a fire deck, which is spooky. Umbreon kit. Umbreon on the sleeves. And Ogerpon, if you have when I have Ogerpon in my opening hand and I have more than one energy, it feels so good. Gonna find a wall that he can retreat behind? No. I'm surprised he put the energy on his active Charmander, because it's sure, like, surely he knows it's gonna faint this next turn, right? And I didn't put my stadium in place. So there was no. He's gonna be able to. If he gets the Charizard, it can automatically energize itself. So I'm gonna need to get energy onto Meganium here. I guess that's why he didn't mind sacking the Charmander with the energy. It does feel it feels weird to me to just be okay with. Maybe he's got something that lets him pull energy out of the discard pile, and so he's prepping that. We got an energy switch. No energy cards. Oh, that's tragic. Charizard. Oh, it's not fire type though, so I don't take double damage. Oh, it is gonna perfect lethal my Ogerpon though. Damn. I hate that they take me out of this for that. I want to just... Oh my god. 50 to active EXs. Wow, please. I need you to give me something real good here. I need 3 energy. That's 1 energy. Damn. I need like a Lilies or something. I need to get Baby Meganium on the field, and I need another energy for 3. That's one of these turrets, right? Yeah. I didn't draw any of my support cards, which I think is going to cost me the game. Certainly looks like it. Damn. Wow, that's so unlucky. Can't even retreat. Even with a little bit of extra draw from Ogerpon, I couldn't get through my deck fast enough. A little unfortunate. We did get... I wonder if there's a Belly Bolt I could build a deck around. Maybe it's Dunsparce. Oh, gracious. That was a nice looking coin that they gave us. Might switch my coin to that. Over the just grass leaf coin. Woof. Oh, they're also playing a grass type. No energy in my opener. Spooks me a little bit. Oh. Chikorita and Bulbasaur. Interesting. There's a Venusaur line. I don't know what it does for sure. Looks like he uses the baby Meganium. Steel Dance. To draw a card. This is another Dawn. Yeah, so it wouldn't survive. With the pun anyway. Oh, they didn't draw an energy. Good for us. Do this. And let's do Steel Dance. Draw another one. Oh. Perfect. One there. Put one there. 3. Pull this guy out. Oh, damn it. All right. It's fine. 210. I think I wanted these two. Oh, wrong on that one. Hey, Arcane, welcome on in. You did not scare me. I am unscarable. How's your night going? Basic damage from one of your grass Pokemon to another one. Oh, Mega Venusaur looks sick. Takes 4. So it takes 2 because of the Meganium. 50 more for each. Oh no! Come on! Oh no. That hurt me deeply. Oh, good. We got our beginning back at least. Make a jump scare redeem? I think that would actually end up scaring me far too often. I talk a big game, but... Right now, it's going to do 210. Scaredy cat, yeah. So I'm going to lose Ogerpon here, but then I'll be able to pull in Mega Meganium, and I should be able to clear from there, I think. Evolution Pokemon and an energy card. Oh! Hilda might be an interesting trainer to put in my deck. Lets you grab energy. Okay. He also has Mega Meganium. Then Venusaur can Solar Transfer. This is a neat deck. It's similar to mine, but not the same. Terraria 1.4.5 stream possible? Maybe. I think I own the game still. I don't remember what platform I own it on. I would say that right now I don't have a lot of interest in it, but that could change in the future. So right now this is doing 70. Do this. Do this. Not that. I almost messed up big time there. I've never really played that much with mods anyway. I'm not a big modding person. So that part of it isn't a deterrent for me personally. Can their Mega Meganium get enough energy? 70, 100 for each energy. So it needs to get 3 energies on it. Can they do that? They don't have the solar thing. Do they have another Venusaur? Yeah, I actually think that CC run that we did of Fallout 4, I think that might have been the first time I've actually used mods, like ever. All right, they're looking. Do they have another Venusaur? They have another Ogerpon. But unless they've got a bunch of energy and a Venusaur, I don't think it matters. Because I have enough energy to win. Yep, okay, they conceded. Not bad. It's kind of cool playing a close to mirror matchup. Wasn't exactly the same. They were running this Venusaur. This Venusaur looks good. I can see... Um, you know, I have those energy transfers in. This is a decent alternative to that. I kind of think I prefer mine. Did I kind of ruin your experience with that? No, I actually thought the CC run was a lot of fun. I think for me the that was fun because it allowed community interaction. I don't think I would have run mods normally on Fallout. Like I've probably played like 1,000+ hours of Fallout 4 without, and I've never used mods. So it was kind of neat to have like a fresh kind of look into it. And there are mods that I've like thought about before, but I think a big part of it is I tend to just like uh I don't know, I'm kind of like a purist. Like I'm fine with other people having mods, using mods, whatever, but like for me personally, I like just enjoying the game as is without trying to like change it a whole lot, I guess. This Meryl is adorable. The like crowd control was nice because I don't know that I would have played Fallout 4 for as long as I did without it, just because I've played it so much already. Whoa, they're putting me up against people who have way more ranked points than me. Is that normal? This guy has 330 ranked points. And I'm at like 100. A little less than 100, I think. The vanilla experience is a whole nother experience, yeah. Like, you know, like Skyrim is one that's been like heavily modded. And I remember seeing one of my friends, he was playing, he posted a screenshot of his Skyrim, and like the moon is the Death Star, and he's running around with a lightsaber, and I was just like, that's neat. That's really cool. Kind of not for me though, you know. Okay, what do we got? He's got Monkey Dory and interesting. You've never played Skyrim, really? It's definitely not everybody's cup of tea. I really enjoyed it for what it was. At this point, it's also it'll be 15 years old this year. So if you haven't played it yet, you know you're probably not missing out at this point. Like your life is fine without it. Oh, oh wow! What do I have in my hand? I have Vileplume and two Bay Leaves. In that case, give me this and this. Boom. This is my first turn, so I can't do the evolve. I should have saved this. If he gets rid of this, I'm going to be sad. But joy did I enjoy CC with it, really? Is that another one where the CC is really fun? I've thought about booting it up with CC, just because, like, I've had the itch to play some Skyrim, but I've had this itch before, and I know that the way the way that my brain works is I'll, like, play it for a little bit, and then I'll get bored. But crowd control might make it so I don't get bored and stick with the run a little longer. So I've thought about it. I'd have to buy it on Steam, though. I own it on Xbox. Now I can do the evolve. Jeez, for everyone. Woo, that's some good energy right there. And let's put one... We'll leave it there for now, I guess. Interesting. So the energy does damage to me, and fainting him does damage to me. I thought about Ultra Balling for Meganium, but I wasn't sure which one to get. Search your deck for 5 cards and discard them. Okay. So this person has something for pulling stuff from the discard pile, clearly. Oh. Well, they discarded all of their spiky energy? They attach up to 2 spiky energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Oh! I think I lose. What the hell? That's neat. That's a cool combo. Oof. See the clip of my friend trying to steal cheese in a guarded building? Ooh. Was he playing with crowd control on, or just a funny clip in general? Man, that reminds me. I used to play the ESO, so the Elder Scrolls Online MMO, for a little bit, and I had fun making a thief character, and I ended up stealing a legendary cheese wheel. Was using crowd control. Oh. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box and put it into the bench. Oh, this Lycanroc tech is crazy, actually. Oh. I think they should have done that Freezing Charge first. Oh. I see. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yes. Give me my ace spec. Dang it. So if I knock out this Lycanroc, I'm going to take 40, 80? He's going to put 80 damage counters on Meganium EX. And then this one will attack. And it'll do 320. And it will knock out my Meganium. I think I have to do this first. Because if he knocks out my Meganium, I lose. So I have to let him knock out Ogerpon first. Energy swaps on the second, third, and fourth. So the question's going to be, is he going to get a third Lycanroc? Because if he does, I think I just lose. Second, third, and fourth was the energy swaps. Like, does he have another Lycanroc ready to go for this Rockruff? He can shuffle Lycanroc back into his deck. So even if he... Then can he search for it? Oh, no. They get two. This is an interesting deck because they don't use any like megas. It's just I really like this deck. Big. The reason that that's big is if he doesn't have the Lycanroc yet, we can swap our Meganiums around. So that... Okay, so it all comes down to this. Can he get the Lycanroc with 3 energy this turn? If he can get it this turn, I think I lose. If he can't get it this turn, I can swap Meganiums. And hopefully not have damage counters on the new one. Does it go to your hand? Shit. Full deck. Oh! It wasn't enough to kill! Why wasn't it enough to kill? I don't know. I'll take it. Okay. Oh, I don't have the gloom. Okay. That is a little spooky, but fine.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
This is the gloom, right? Nope, that's the Chikorita. Things are coming together. I just don't know if they're coming together for me, Sevi. Think you're gonna win? It's close. It's very close. No, I draw. This is a cool card. So now they get to put... Do they have more Lycanrocs left? Or have I fainted most of them? There's one. Yeah, they've got more. Because the heart of the cards? It's got the 2 spiky energy, 3, 4. So all the spiky energy in the discard. Oh, I wonder how many energy they've got left in their deck. They might run out of energy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No! Fishing rod, are you kidding me? They're putting all their energy back in their deck. Oh. Oh, interesting. Adam, welcome on in. You're witnessing a very close game. Are you winning? I had a match against a deck that played around Mega Meganium and Mega Venusaur, and barely won that one. And now I'm playing against this guy who's running with it's this really interesting combo. Lycanroc plus Spiky Energies. So Spiky Energy, when you play this, so Spiky Energy, if the Pokemon holding it faints, it does 20 damage to the person who fainted it. And then Lycanroc, when you put them into play, you can put up to 2 Spiky Energy cards from your discard pile onto this Pokemon, and then it does 40 more damage for every damage counter on the active Pokemon. And so, like, he's able to do a lot of damage without, he has no, like, EX Pokemon or anything. So, like, he's fainted, like, 2 of my Pokemon, and I fainted 5 of his, and reached down to, like, 1 prize card. Oh, they ended! GG to them. This was a cool deck. Oh, and they had somebody faint because of the Freezing Shroud. Hilarious. Yeah, it was like a Thorns deck. It was very interesting. That was a very cool deck. Because he did like 300 damage to my thing just with this attack. Because he also had Maractus, which is that cactus Pokemon. And when it faints, you can put 6 damage counters onto your opponent's Pokemon. And then he had that, that ghost, the Ice Ghost. I'm blanking on its name right now. And it did 10 damage to every Pokemon with ability, both yours and your opponent's. So he was able to build up a bunch of little damage counters, and then use this Clamping Fangs attack, which is 40 more for every damage counter, to do some crazy damage. That was a very cool deck. I think that brought us out of Snom. Oh, we're still in Snom. We're almost out of Quick League and into Pokeball League, in which we will get a Canary, a Mega Audino, a Stunfisk, as well as some points, and the Mega Dragonite sleeves. That was a very cool... I've seen some very cool decks. That Thorns deck would be a lot of fun to play. I think they just ran out of ways to search for their Lycanroc. If they could have pulled their Lycan... Because they kept putting their Lycanrocs and stuff back in their deck from the graveyard. If they could have got their Lycanroc out again, I think I was going to lose that fight. But, like Sevi said, I had the heart of the cards, and my opponent did not. In Pokemon, the heart of the cards is you give your opponent bad cards rather than you draw good cards. If an opponent's Pokemon is knocked out, take 3 more... Excuse me? You can use this card only if you have N Starmanitan, Zoroark, Vanillix, Klinklang, Reshiram. Oh, and Zekrom. I thought I said or. So basically, if you have all of N's party in play, and you knock out one of your opponent's Pokemon with an N Pokemon, you can take an extra 3 prize cards. This would be a really funny card to try and build around. Ooh, love ball skitty. I wanted to change the coin. They gave us a new coin today. I just show owned.
Wow! I got a lot of people to disappoint.
Levy, welcome on in. Welcome, Raiders. For anybody who doesn't know me, my name is Mega Geek EXE. I'm your resident frog VTuber boy. Man, whatever. Feels weird to call myself a boy, actually. I do it sometimes, though. QB's hungry! Uh-oh. Better feed QB. I do a lot of variety gaming. I do a lot of cozy games like Stardew Valley, and recently I started a new Coral Island run with my wife where we're playing co-op, which I will probably be doing again on Thursday. I also do a lot of strategy games like TFT, the Pokemon trading card games, what I'm doing right now, and I have played a fair amount of Magic. Although I don't think I've streamed that much MTG Arena, but I've played it. Games like that, and then also the occasional RPG because I love RPGs. Yeah, if you need to eat, sleep, drink, rest, do whatever you need to do after stream, feel free to do so, and we'll be here. And appreciate you, Levy. Let me give you a shout out. For anybody who doesn't know Levy, Levy has been a friend of the channel for a while now. I believe I met Levy through James, and Levy does a lot of the similar type of games as I do too, and they have a very cozy vibe. And they just well, I say recently, it was recently to me, they've had it for a while, have their own PNG tuber, and it's a very nice PNG tuber. I really, really like the design of it. So welcome on in, Levy. Thank you for the raid, and thank you for trusting me with the community. And we're going to get back into this. I have, so I took like a hiatus from so I tried learning the Pokemon TCG like 1.5 to 2 years ago. And then I was unemployed, and I couldn't afford to buy Pokemon cards in real life, which like really put a damper on my mood to play. And I still am dealing with a lot of ramifications of that. But this year, I was like, the Pokemon Legends ZA game, like, reignited my love again. And I decided this year I want to try and get good. Oh my god, I love their outfit. I might have to see if I can get that outfit. How have the polls been? I've had some really cool polls, actually. I've only got the, like, free packs that you get. But I've got some really good cards. Right now I'm playing around this Mega Meganium, which is just the free cards they gave you at the start of the set. But I really like the idea of the deck. And then there have been a couple different decks that I've been interested in playing. I've seen a couple different variations of a Team Rocket deck, which looks really fun. And then I just played against like a Thorns spiky energy deck that was really interesting. I might try and build something like that at some point. But right now I'm just kind of trying to I'm kind of dipping my toes back in, easing back into it, trying to refamiliarize myself with the setup, how to build decks, etc. I really like their sleeves. These Espeon sleeves. Oh no, I had to mulligan 3 times? Oh, they get a bonus 3 cards on me. Alright. Enjoy your 3 free cards. Arcanine is king. What were you playing before this, Levy? Oh, you were doing some Coral Island. Let's go. Yeah, I had stopped playing essentially since just before co-op came out. So it's been really exciting to kind of get back into it with my wife. Let's grab these. I could have grabbed the Gloom. Didn't feel necessary. Hunting for the last damn fossil. That's true. I never finished. I didn't get the perfect run on my last one. I ran out of steam. I think I was missing 3 things still. I'll have to go back and look. You have 2 bugs left and 1 fossil. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had a couple bugs and a fish, I think. There might have been some fossils too, I don't remember. Oh! Hey, this person's playing a Noctowl deck. I saw when we raided out last time, we raided to somebody who was in the Master Ball rank. And they were playing... they weren't using Eevees, but they were playing around Noctowl and Fanrodon. Maybe I'll try and go for a perfect town on the co-op run with Tiffany. I never romanced anybody either. I was getting my hearts up with everybody because I wanted to get my friendship up all the way with everyone before I picked who I was going to romance. Because there were like some characters that were romanceable that I didn't know anything about. And I was like, well, I don't want to pick somebody and then like regret my choice. and then I just never finished it. So I gotta go back and do that too. I think I remember the last one I was getting to know a little bit better was Chen, because her one of her cutscenes required you to go like to the beach when it was raining in spring or something like that, and I'd like missed that, and it like locked me out of doing like anything else with her. Ooh, you just gave the locket and started dating Luke. Very nice. I'm trying to remember. I know Pablo was up on my list. Yuri was up on my list. I think Chem was up on my list. Lily was up on my list. I think that was it. I think Pablo was the only... Oh, wait, no. One of the mermen, I think. A couple of the mer people were up on my list. Captain Size Matters. Incredible name. Welcome on in. Yuri's a great option. Was my first romance. Yeah, she was the first one that caught my eye for sure. I really like her character, and I think I was still leaning towards romancing her in Coral Island when I was going. This person's taking a long time to play their like. This is their first turn, and they've taken over 3 minutes. They're thinking pretty hard over there. Or they're playing the game while watching TV. Oh. Wow, they forfeited. Alright. Hey, I think that puts us in Pokeball League. I need to see if I have access to these outfit items. I know I have the shirt. How's your night going, Captain Size Matters? Alright, give me my reward. Woohoo! 300 trainer points. The Mega Dragonite sleeves. Stunfisk. Mega Audino. I didn't read what this does. Kaleidowalt. Flip 3 coins for each head, search for 2 basic energy guards, and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Wowza! And then Ear Force. 80 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. That's not that good. The Kaleidowaltz, though, and Mega Audino's a basic, so this is a really good, like, it looks like a good energy engine. Actually, morning here at 9:55 a.m. Well, good morning. Dang. Welcome on in. What do you got planned for the day? You working? You got the day off? You gonna be chilling? Let's see, if it's that for you, you must be kind of out towards... I have some friends, it would be... like, they're in the Philippines, and it would be around that time for them, I think. Because Bear Buns comes in here, and we stream kind of opposite hours. He streams his evenings, which is my mornings, so I watch him while I'm working in the mornings, and then he often is lurking in my stream when he's working in the mornings. You're from Malaysia. Very nice. You're always working. Full-time streamer. Hey, that's incredible. I wish I could pull that off. What do you stream normally? Are you a Pokemon TCG streamer? Is that how you found us? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Just came back to the game both IRL and online after a long 2-year break. Hey, very similar for me. I stopped playing... like, I started getting into the game during the beginning of the, like, Scarlet Violet 151. I had been collecting a little bit in real life before that. And I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm going to try and like play the game online, because I played like the Game Boy game back in the day on the Game Boy Color. And then I mentioned this earlier, but I was unemployed, and so like I couldn't buy physical Pokemon cards anymore, and that like put a damper on the game for me a little bit. But I am employed now, and I'm trying to get back into it. Starting from scratch, you bought the Rockets Mewtwo League Battle deck 2 days ago. Oh ho ho! I played against that deck. It looks like it's a lot of fun. And can't attack this turn, but this will let me retreat if I want to next turn. It looks like this guy is planning on Dragonite, potentially? I've not seen anyone play the Dragonite deck yet, so this will be interesting. The Rockets decks look really fun. There's a Rocket deck. Let's see. Let's do this. There's a Rocket deck that revolves around like Honchkrow and all of the Team Rocket supporter cards, and it looks really cool. 20 damage to me with that. Trying to... Let's do the draw this turn. Okay. Ball catching set. Energy. Meganium. Alright, I'm kind of thinking... This feels like a little bit of a risky play, but I think I might be able to play really aggressive here. By doing this, and then this. I'm wondering if I can shut this down. If I can shut them down fast enough, my hope is I can kind of stop them before they get going. Also unemployed. Full-time streamer doesn't pay much, so I'm using my savings to fuel my Pokemon TCG hobby. Ah, yeah. I was in a similar situation. Unfortunately, when I got unemployed, my company kind of screwed me over. They, like, moved me out to a new city, and I had, like, planned on... like, I'd planned on being with the company long-term, and so, like, I relocated for them, and, like, actually bought a house, and was in the process of selling my old house. And, when I got unemployed, the house didn't sell for very fast, so I was paying for 2 houses at once, and it was messy. It was ugly. Would not recommend. But I definitely get to being bored at home. When I was unemployed, I was doing a lot of streaming, for very similar reasons. So it's like I think if I don't stream, I'll go crazy. Ooh. 2 energy cards. Let's put one of them there, and we'll put one there. Because then... Oh, I miscounted. Maybe. Let's do this. Okay, maybe if I can get Meganium. Wrong Meganium. I think I'm going to keep trying to play hyper aggressive here. I'm going to do this so I can take out the Pokemon this turn. So I think if I can just keep him from recovering, I feel like I'm in a decent spot. And then I can use Lily's Determination next turn if I need to. I did stack more energy on him than I needed, but since I evolved into this Meganium, it probably doesn't matter that much anyway. I don't get my daily Pokemon stuff in, I'll go crazy. Yeah. Let's put that there. And I think let's go ahead and do the determination. Okay, that's not bad. We can do this. We can do this and look for Bayleaf. We can do this and look for Vileplume. On Bayleaf. Let's do the teal dance so we can draw another card. We've got our backup in play in case he gets the Dragonite out. So do you mostly play the card game then, Captain Size Matters, or do you play like the mainline games and stuff too? I just got done with a playthrough of the Legends ZA game, which was a lot of fun. I ended up the game was purchased for me for Christmas. So I was right to be afraid of them getting this out. But they're gonna have to discard 2 energy to use their attack. So they knock out. It's unfortunate that I had 6 energy on this Ogerpon, but I'm going to have the equivalent of 6 on this Mega Meganium, which I think is enough to knock out, because I think that's 370 perfectly. It is 370 perfectly. So that's the game. Yeah, I think playing aggressive there was the right call. I was a little nervous because I was discarding cards that could be good. We've been a cards game for almost 30 years. I play 80% of all card games, both IRL and online. Oh, ho, ho. Very nice. I think... So, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a kid. But I was like, I came from a very small town. Like, the town had a population of less than, or it was like around 3,000 people. And then I lived like 10 miles away from that town on a farm in the country. So I didn't have that many friends, and most people didn't know how to play the game for real. So most people thought it worked the way that the TV show did. And I played some Yu-Gi-Oh! I played a lot of Magic the Gathering. Especially like in college, I played a lot of Magic the Gathering, and then it got to a point where I couldn't really afford to keep playing because I was just working part-time while I was in school, and I haven't gone back to it, although some of the recent sets in Magic have been really tempting. I've played the Pokemon TCG, obviously, and I haven't played it, but the Lorcana card game looks interesting. Especially because, like, whenever I go to the store to look at Pokemon cards, the Pokemon shelves are always empty, but there's almost always something from Lorcana on the shelves. And I like Disney. So that's been tempting me. So far I've been holding off because I need to save money. But it's been... Ooh, this is a gorgeous card. But it's been tempting me. He played Magic for 25 years, now retired. Dang. Yeah, I learned how to play in middle school, and I played a fair amount in, like, the late end of high school. So, like, I probably played regularly for, like, 10 years. But I'd played some before that, and I've played some since. This is how all these people are getting all these tricked out decks. So what is your favorite card game to play? Like if you had to pick one to be your favorite one, is it Pokemon or is it something else? One thing I like about Pokemon is that it feels like a simple game, but there's still like plenty of decks that have a lot of room for skill expression. When I played Magic, I really only played Draft, and I played some competitive Standard, but I couldn't play like the Modern and Legacy stuff because there were just too many combos that you had to be aware of, and so many games would end on like turn 3, turn 4, which wasn't how I like to play Magic. I played, especially like when I was in high school, I played really casually with my friends, so we would like draw games out just to let people get their decks going and stuff like that. And so like the Modern and Legacy formats, I just couldn't compete in them, really, and so I just didn't ever really get into them. Flesh and Blood TCG is your favorite, but now you only play Pokemon. I have not heard of the Flesh and Blood TCG. Oh, another one that's really tempting to me right now is League of Legends made a... Ooh, the art for this is really cool. Is Flesh and Blood its own... like, what am I... Is it like its own property, or is it based on something? The art's really cool. Just looking at their main page and scrolling through like their articles where they showcase some of the art. Yeah, Riftbound, that's what I was thinking of. Riftbound looks really cool. I'm kind of tempted for that because I've played League of Legends for, God, probably like 13 years. I don't really play League so much anymore. I mostly play TFT now. But I've been playing a lot of the Mayhem ARAM mode right now. It's a lot of fun. Used to play Riftbound as well. Wow, that was fast. Did you not like it? Or is it just too hard to get the products? Because it's fairly new, right? It's only been out for like a couple of years. Your country has no English version yet. Oh, I see. Levy, congrats on winning the jump game twice in a row. You also used to play Lorcana. Really? Is that one fun? Or is it... I don't know. Like, I've been tempted because I'm a big Disney fan. But I'm also afraid that the game will, like, not be that fun. And also, I don't know anyone that plays. So there's that too, I guess. Let's go ahead and grab a second Chicory. You prefer Pokemon? Fair enough. Let me read the card. I hate that it interrupts me to tell me their plans. Search their deck for Marnie's Pokemon. Oh, this is Marnie's Impidimp. Okay. I don't think I've seen this deck yet. That's been one thing that's nice. At least, probably because I'm really low ranked. The meta does not seem... like, it seems like there's a lot of... It's not like, oh, there's only, like, 2 good decks. Like, I played when Roaring Moon was, like, the top deck. And, like, I want to say 60 to 75% of the decks were Roaring Moon. Which was, like, A little tedious. It's kind of lame to play against the same deck over and over. Careful, it pings you. Okay. It lets me activate it. That's really funny. Let's do this, and let's grab ourselves some energy finders, hopefully. Because right now, I'm not finding any energy. The opponent bricked. Yeah, I'm not in a good spot here either, though, so they probably have a chance to come back. Punk up. Search your deck to 5 basic. Oh, I have played against this. I'm just gonna lose. I didn't like playing against this deck because same thing happened. They get Grimmsnarl out on their second turn. They immediately get to attack with it, and I just lose because I brick. I don't know. Maybe I should have Lily's Determination. I'm not sure what the right play was here. If I get the... If I get my stadium, I could maybe come back. I do this. Damn. Damn. Things are not going well for me. It's waiting for Frostlass. Yeah. Put that there. Alright. So we're sacking the Ogre Pawn. We've got Mega Medanium. I almost kept the Vileplume, but I think keeping Lily's Determination is safer. The Vileplume would have let me look for energy and might have worked, but I think in general this is the safer play. Because if the Vileplume misses and I don't get any energy from it, I'm just screwed. But Lily's Determination has more outs. Yeah, Frostlass is the one for 1 damage for everybody that has an ability. My Mega Meganium doesn't have an ability, so... As long as my Meganium stays... My baby Meganium stays alive long enough, I might be okay. Do this. We do this. And I get to draw 8 cards, because I haven't taken a prize yet. Oh, beautiful. Oh, all right. Suddenly we're back. 1,340 damage coming at you, bucko. He will ping using Monkey Dory. Yeah. He gets to move, and he gets to move damage from his Pokemon to mine, right? But I've got enough energy on Mega Meganium now that I don't need the baby Meganium for sure. How much damage is that? 1,340. Because I have 6 of these energy on there. And that's actually doubled, so 12 energy times 50 is 600, and plus a 70 is 670, and then he was weak to grass, so 670 times 2 was 1340. That is one of the biggest numbers I've seen in the TCG in quite a while. And they're doing another Grimmsnarl. I don't think that Pokemon painted, bro. Oh, man. I don't know, Adam. You should... my nephews, they value Pokemon cards by how strong they are. Or how strong they think they are. And... my sister got them some like fake cards from China, so they have a Charizard that does 5,000 damage. So I feel like 1340 is nothing, you know. Ooh, is that from the celebrations? That is. Wow, a second Frostlass. Wow, gonna be pinging for days. Okay, I see how this gets going. I think that I've hit critical mass, and he's not going to be able to stop me anyway, but... I see how it gets... I see... Hyperpower. Oh, what? That's alright. I fix it next turn with Dawn. With Dawn, I can get a second Mega Meganium out with Forest of Vitality. He can't ping the bench for that much, right? He can do... What? Show me the Pokemon. Okay. Whoa, wait. He de-evolved my Pokemon? Didn't realize that was a thing. That doesn't really hurt me, though. Energy a little more equitably. Oh, and I've got a scramble switch. Okay. Perfect. They probably concede here, I would guess. They don't have any damage on either of my Mega Meganiums, and both of them are energized enough that I can just faint anything that he's got, I think. I think even if he got rid of my baby Meganium, which he could do... The But even if he gets rid of Baby Meganium, his Pokemon are weak to grass. Yeah, their setup was too slow. We both had a rough start, but I definitely was able to get going faster with my Vileplume pulling that many energy out. I see the strategy in the deck, and it looks like a really strong strategy. They were just too slow coming online. Yeah, he gets the Meganium here, but the baby one, I mean. But then I just faint his Pokemon and win. I want to see if I can make it a really big number. Wait, 10. Wait, why wasn't it more? I had 9 of them on there. Oh, because I lost Baby Meganium. Damn. Okay. Baby Meganium would have made it 2080. That was the number I thought I was going to get, was 2080. Oof. That Jamboke is the size of a steamroller. Mega Meganium is insane. Agreed. Mega's Mega Meganium. That's the name of the deck. Alright. We're climbing pretty quickly. I feel like I'm kind of getting the hang of this back. We started at 73. We're up to 145. Now, granted, I don't think you start losing any points for losses until either Great Ball or Ultra Ball. So climbing now is fairly easy, but it does still feel good. Heyo, Tails never fails. Damn. Oh, I keep forgetting Ogerpun's a basic Pokemon. I thought I didn't draw anything there, and I was like, damn, really? Pikachu and balloons. Adorable. Alright, Teal Dance. And then that. And then this. For a Chikorita. And end of turn. He's finished a couple runs. Oh, wow. Opponent conceded. Alright, they didn't get what they wanted. He's finished a couple rounds of Risk of Rain 2. You got the Captain's Prime Meridian skin, but couldn't get his Digital World skin. Want to be winning bosses without going God mode means you actually have to learn their movesets? Yeah. Man, I was so sad the game crashed yesterday. That was just a... Like, I was already kind of in a... off. I was already off yesterday. And then to have that happen, I was just so sad. Totodile. Normal Pokemon and play both these, and their opponents have no abilities. Team Rocket's Watchtowers. Huh. Ooh, Tropicos. Oh, nice. Oh, he must be the engine for those Eevee decks that we've been seeing. Yeah, the Digital World boss is also just tough. Were you playing where you got to level 94, Adam, or were you just kind of playing casually? This never fails. Except this time. You were just playing regular, you didn't try to God mode, gotcha. Can he use his cooldowns in the Digital World? In the boss room? Because, like... You know, in the Void area he can't. He couldn't, so I'm wondering if there are other maps that restrict his abilities. I kind of don't like that they do that. No, he cannot game hard. That's... I understand, like, from a lore perspective, why they do that. From a gameplay perspective, that's really lame. Oh, this person might be playing around Ogerpon. I had to take one mulligan. My opponent had to take one mulligan, and they have Wild Growth Meganium as well. They've got some Ionos in theirs. I wonder... And they've got Superior Energy Retrieval. Wait, what? Discard 2 energies from your hand and put 4 from the discard pile. Interesting. I've played around Energy Retrieval before. I wonder what they're doing with it in this deck. Oh, they've got the cooler Ogerpon card. They win. You're actually doing alright at first. You brought the Windsect Wings active item. The bypass the board wipes. It's a good 15-minute fight. You got him to 10% health and he pulled out a move that killed you way too quick. Dang. Yeah, mobility is important from what I remember of that fight. Of course, they do put all those... they do put some things on the map to help you, but still. Oh my god. Everything they have is foil, too. They're just me, but better. You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. Even his energies are foil. And he's got different kinds of foil energies. How am I supposed to compete with this? Oh, he's also got the Weeping Mask. Oh, fun. Interesting. Ew. It is 30, and then an additional 30 for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. So right now, if he puts one energy on and attacks me, it's 30, 60, 90, 120. If he has an extra one, 150. If I put one on, it's 180. I think I don't attach the extra energy this turn. I think I'm kind of screwed. My opening hand is not very good. They do put things around the map. Didn't even notice them. Are you talking about the giant orb boss with laters, or the digital world boss that's made up for? I was talking about the giant orb boss, where the you know, he brings lasers from the floor and lasers from the ceiling and all that stuff. They put down, you know, that urn item? They put down a bunch of like those things where you can maneuver around with them. I remember using them when I was playing the Drone Boy when we fought that guy. Probably don't remember the first Digital World boss then. Are you talking about the thing before you go into that room where it's kind of like a Polygon Angel thing? He did do 150. Oh, it's so tragic. Oh, God. It's over. I bricked. My hand sucked. Polygon Angel happens after the Orb Boy? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh! Okay. There's a Polygon Angel before Orb Boy. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about the Tron-looking guy. I thought when you said the Square Boy, I was thinking of the when you get to the end of that first map, and there's that thing that you fight, and then halfway through the fight, it turns into like an angel, and there's like you have to use all the keys to get through the map. Okay. I'm on the same page as you now. I forgot about Tron Boy. I was thinking about Orb Boy. The Hawk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought you were talking about the Hawk. Alright, let's get another one in there. I'm sad I bricked against that. Hey! This person has the same outfit as that other girl. Is it the same person? I didn't pay attention to their home. Or to their home. I didn't pay attention to their username last time. I'll go first, I sure do. Damn. No basic Pokemon. Gone Boys, final boss. You managed to get Orby twice. Lost the first time, but after I practiced zip lines and the zip links took care of it. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I forgot about Tron. $15-minute endeavor. Mute your face right then. Damn. Oh, this is a much better hand. Alright. Other than I don't have any energy cards. Oh, and I can't use my Pokepad because of this guy. Alright. In that case, let's just do this. Wonderful. One energy card. Ah. Wait, so can the captain guy, can he use his ability anywhere in the digital world? Or is it all off limits? Because that sucks. They're like, hey man, this DLC ain't for you. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a competition of who can get their setup online first. We're both a little slow here. You use them all the way to Tron Boy, so not so bad. Okay. Yeah, that's not as bad then. You can go here. You can go here. You can go here. Damn. No basic energy cards. That's fine. Tier 1, a tier 2, and a tier 3. Perfect. Oh wait, am I dumb? No, I'm fine, I'm fine. I was thinking about grabbing... I didn't grab the Meganium. We're fine. Hey, and there's my Meganium. So we're extra fine. The top two cards... Oh, it's that guy. Drakloak. Okay. This recon directive ability is really nice. 13 damage counters on one of my Pokemon. That's a little spooky. Who's he doing it to? My Bayleaf. Okay. Power, no tools, that's fine with me. But I would love my oh, I knocked out the two. If I get my stadium, that would be nice. 6 damage counters on my bench. Don't like that. Oh, snap. And now that I can't if I don't get my stadium, I'm going to lose Mega Meganium next round unless I find some other way to do this. Okay. Unless I get really lucky. Okay, that's enough to kill. Oh. Fuck, I should have actually taken both energy cards. Rather than the Meganium. That was a mistake. I didn't realize there was two energy cards until after I did it. Stadium? Yeah. Do they have the evolution? Do they have the energy? They have 12 cards, so probably. There's the evolution. 15 cards. They have the energy. Oh, they have the energy now. Damn. Oh. No. No. Oh, it's bad. That's very bad. Wait, what? I'm not sure why they did that. they afraid that I'd be able to one-shot after? They must have been afraid of that. Looking at stuff. Just a random move. He's positioned too close, couldn't destroy all the platform. Oh no, he had boss's orders. Damn, GG. She had boss's orders. Damn. I thought I was going to be able to... That Vileplume stall... So the board state would have been... They take out my Vileplume. I put Mega Meganium in. I do an energy transfer from Ogerpon to Meganium, which puts it at 2 energy. And then I have to pray for Lilies to give me another energy. So I could have won that game. But they played that really well. Or I shouldn't say I could have. Without boss's orders, I could have. I got another one in me, I think. He goes big mode whenever he hits 1/3 of his health. He dodges them easy because he telegraphs them. Ends up that even though Copton doesn't get his cooldowns, he still has a huge upside. And it's unique passive item that destroys enemy projectiles. Pretty good because as long as I have enough distance, it can trivialize a lot of his regular attacks. Oh! Is that something built into the character then? Or is it like an item you have to find? Iron Hands. Guy that if your opponent is knocked out, take one of... Yeah. Take an extra prize card. I remember this guy. During the Roaring Moon days. This opener feels okay, though. Two basic grass energy cards, 2 basic electric energy cards. Put them on your Pokemon any way you like, then shuffle your deck. Whoa! Joltik seems insane. Oh my. Ew! Actually, ew. He's gonna... Okay, I'm actually upset about this. Built in what makes him decent early instead of garbage. He essentially doesn't need to worry about any enemies that shoot projectiles. Makes some of the most annoying enemies chumps. Yeah, I bet. Does it block the laser blasts from the stone golems? Because if it blocks that, it seems busted. If not, you make the Lemurians and some of the flying guys less annoying. Oh, also does it block the brass whatever those dudes are? Their projectiles. Both of those I think would be really big deal. I'm assuming no on the laser because it's not really a projectile, I don't think. But maybe the brass contraption it could block those maybe. That would be big. Alright, so he's gonna probably faint my Bayleaf and get the extra prize card. But then next turn, I'm gonna get Meganium in. And I think I'll be able to take him out with Ogerpon. So I think I'm still in a better spot even after that. That was a crazy start. Joltik into having this guy fully energized is nuts. So right now I'm doing 210 to him. Now I'm doing 240 to him. Now I'm doing 330 to him. Do that one. I forgot I couldn't grab Mega Meganium with that. Wow, no energy cards in there. That's fine. Force hits really good again. Pikachu. Pikachu can stall an extra turn. Pikachu does 300 damage. So Pikachu lives this because of its ability. And then Pikachu, assuming he gets the energy on, will do 300 damage next turn. Then I'll faint Pikachu with Mega Meganium. And then he's going to have to try and deal with a Mega Meganium That's decked out. Oh god, is he gonna have another Pikachu? Tree costs 2 less. Okay. Oh, he's stalling more. Oh, that way he can get the energy to feint the Ogerpon. Well, she's not one-shotting Meganium. Doesn't block golems or flying masks, but yes on the blast contraption. Defensive microbots, and they automatically attack any projectile. Person is trying very hard to stall. There we go. I was gonna say they're stalling, but I think they're just stalling the inevitable here. Very nice. Whoa, their outfit's kind of lit. I like it. Ooh, 400 hit time. Mithrix shockwaves get destroyed. That's nuts. Hey, we hit level 20. We get 50 trainer points. Okay. That feels a little anticlimactic. Also, it still says I'm level 19. There, it says 20 there. That's funny. It hasn't updated this. We also got another level on this. Let's go ahead and grab that. Vigavolt. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench electric Pokemon. Okay. Not bad. Wow. Team Rocket's Hypnotizer. If the Team Rocket's Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if this Pokemon is knocked out, the attacking Pokemon is now asleep. That's hilarious. It's just gas mask on a construction helmet. Oh, that's funny. Attacks used by the Pikachu EX this is attached to does 50 more damage. Okay, Light Ball for Pikachu. Team Rocket's Petrol. Oh, I don't have the foil. I was like, I definitely have this card. I didn't have the reverse foil. Magius and Zekrom. Let me look at that Obstagoon here. 70 damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Wowza. Punk Smash. Deal a discard energy from this Pokemon. So this would go well in that, in a kind of ping card. Although he's not an EX, so this is, yeah, and he's a stage 3, which is a little tough. But it could be interesting to build something with those spiky energies in this guy. Because 70 for each damage counter, like, they hit this guy once, if he stays alive, that's a bunch of extra damage. So Obstagoon is the Galarian final evolution of a Galarian Zigzagoon. Oh, you're bombing Tiffany? She hasn't even said anything. It's also a hit scan and destroys it instantly as long as it's off cooldown. Its cooldown starts at 0.5 seconds and gets faster with faster attack speed. Interesting. I've never played that guy. I should give him a try. He looks interesting. They really should call it Stage 3 because everyone considers basic Stage 1. Yeah, it's a decision they made at some point, and that's how it is now. I think part of the problem is, Adam, baby Pokemon throw everything off. Or could have thrown everything off. Because then Stage 1 is no longer... I don't know. They could have still solved it by just saying baby happens before Stage 1, so I guess it doesn't actually throw anything off. I don't know. Tiffany did a miss bomb. Alright, I think I have one more match in me, and then we'll probably call it a night. Hello, Tiffany. Welcome on in. We've had some good games tonight. I've seen lots of different decks. It hasn't just been, like, one deck. Like it was with, when I was playing in the Roaring Moon meta. I was just going to look, but somebody decided to be rude. That's really funny. Tiffany making it rain. I would like to go first. Yeah. Congrats on the star, Tiffany. I didn't see if it happened because of the bomb or the jump, but either way, congrats. Oh, this is not a great opening hand. Oh, actually, never mind. It's fine, because I have Dawn. I changed my mind. Because I'm skilled, it was because of the... you guys are funny. I actually read, like, I might have mentioned this last time we saw it. I read an article about, because, you know, people always talk about how, like, strong cards change the meta. And then this card actually changed the meta. Because it makes it so it's a 0-cost energy, so you can just play it first turn. And now I can't play item cards like item switch from my hand, which is crazy. Give me a 1, a 2, a 3. And then we do this, 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 and then we do that. Oh, wait, I'm a fool! I can attack! Hell yeah! Dad, Tiffany's blowing me up. He started it. Also, to be fair, Tiffany's not blowing you up. She's throwing you. It's not nice to lie, Adam. There's a freeze? Oh my god. That's incredible. Frozen solid. Alright, now, watch me draw another thing that gets me an energy. Yes! Alright, that was the perfect play, because now... You fool! You thought you could defeat me by getting rid of Oddish? My deck has no pathetic cards! Damn, that was a fast win. uh, they must have had a tough opening hand again. Heyo! We ranked up to Houndoom. We're at 181. 230 is where Great Ball cutoff is at. We started at 73, so we gained almost 100, or we gained 108 points. So, and the ladder ends in 2 weeks, so we're definitely going to be able to hit Great Ball for sure, because we're not losing any points in Pokeball League still. If we lose points in Great Ball League, it might take a little bit longer. But I feel very confident that we could make it to Ultra Ball League before these 2 weeks are up. I got a hug. Master Ball League looks like it would take a lot of time. If I played a whole bunch off stream, maybe. But I do feel pretty good about our progress today. I feel a lot more confident remembering the mechanics. I feel pretty good about how my deck works. There are times where it bricks, but most of the time it's pretty good. Yeah. I think this was a good one. Where did the ladder end rewards? Right now it's 2 packs. 150 points, 150 points. Is that just for everybody? Oh, that shows you the drop rate of the cards in the packs. Alrighty. With that, I think we're going to end it. So let's find somebody to raid out to. Oh, no, I didn't snooze my ad. Okay, well, we're going to try and raid before the ad starts. Let's find somebody else playing Pokemon. Here's someone who started 30 minutes ago. So we're going to raid out there. So that's going to be it for me for tonight. So for anybody out there who's still watching, thank you. I appreciate you. And as always, I hope you're having a good day or night or whenever you're watching this. And I will see you all next time. Peace. Oh, I ended before the mass hug.